As humans, we are often faced with challenges that seem uncontrollable. Many of us are susceptible to outside influences that make us feel stalled, give in to difficult circumstances, or even feel inadequate. However, let us reflect on the wise words of the Stoics that provide enlightenment in the face of life's trials. As Seneca said, "No one can stop you if you don't let them. Only one word needs to be said: no." Taking inspiration from this Stoic philosophy, we should understand that our own courage and determination are the keys to being unstoppable. An obstacle only becomes an obstacle if we allow it to be so. As Marcus Aurelius said, "When you want more growth, achievement, or experience, things go awry." This is not a blow of fate, but rather a call to stand tall within oneself, declaring, "I will get through this. I will grow through this." However, did you know that, as Epictetus taught, when we cannot change the situation, we are expected to change our minds about it? This teaches us not to get stuck in despair, but to form strong thoughts within limitations. Often we feel strong when everything is fine. However, like the wise words of Zeno, true strength comes when we stand tall in the midst of the storm. This is a call to find strength in adversity, to not give up, but rather to be resolute even in the midst of the greatest pressure. Perhaps you are currently at your lowest point, feeling a sense of failure or loss. However, in the words of Epictetus, what really matters is what you do afterward. You have the power to change the course of your life, to rebuild yourself from failure. If life gives you scars, see them as a sign of your courage. In the words of Epictetus, scars show us where we have been. They do not dictate where we are going. Wear them as a sign of appreciation for the struggles you have gone through, not as something to be ashamed of. Sometimes we feel as if the world is conspiring against us. However, as per the Stoic philosophy, don't let your mind be an open prison for others. You have control over your thoughts, and true courage comes when you are able to face negative thoughts and replace them with positive beliefs. In failure and despair, we can feel lonely. But as the wise Seneca said, when you feel lonely, you are actually in good company. That is yourself. Learn the art of solitude, find strength within yourself, and understand that true courage is born from inner calm. Even in the midst of darkness, there are opportunities. In the wise words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This emphasizes that control lies in our response to situations, not in the situations themselves. In the journey of life, many give advice and criticism. But, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, don't let the behavior of others corrupt your inner heart. Remember, everything people do is the result of their own thoughts and feelings. Don't let negative words undermine your courage and determination. No matter how difficult the journey, keep going. In the wise words of Epictetus, don't worry about tomorrow. Today is hard enough. Stay focused on small steps, as every little progress brings us closer to success. It may feel like the world is against you right now, but remember Seneca's wise words: nothing can stop a determined person. The journey to courage and determination is not always easy, but it involves the determination to keep going even when obstacles arise. Life is a voyage with unpredictable waves. As humans, we cannot avoid storms, but we can learn to sail through them. In Seneca's words, it is not the wind that determines our course, but the sails we unfurl. Expand your sails, accept challenges, and let your courage be the compass of life. In the most difficult moments, rise up. Don't let failure or suffering stop you in your tracks. Make them stepping stones to greater strength and resilience. When you hit rock bottom, remember the wise words of Marcus Aurelius: Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. True happiness comes from the way we look at life, even in the midst of limitations and difficulties. True success is a personal journey. In the words of Seneca, he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Don't let yourself suffer more than necessary. Be a soul traveler who explores the limits of possibility and finds courage in limitations. In pursuing our dreams, we must be prepared to face obstacles. In the wise words of Zeno, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Listen more, learn from every experience, and let peace of mind be your guide in facing every obstacle. Life is a battle between our minds and the challenges in front of us. Like Seneca's wise words, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive." Don't let fear stop you in your tracks. True life lies in how we deal with uncertainty and fear. Keep going, even in the midst of darkness. In the wise words of Epictetus, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Be an example of the Stoic principles, living this philosophy in your daily actions and determination. In pursuing your dreams and achieving courage, don't let yourself be stopped by negative thoughts or doubts. In the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. True happiness comes from the way we look at life, even in the midst of limitations and difficulties. In closing, remember the wise words of Epictetus. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. While we cannot control everything that happens around us, we always have the power to choose how we respond, to remain brave and persevere in the face of life. May these words of wisdom from the Stoics encourage and guide you on your journey through life. Keep moving forward with courage, determination, and the belief that you can face all challenges. Happy journey to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy this content. If you find value or inspiration in these words of wisdom and calls for courage, let's share this spirit together. I invite you to show your support in a simple yet meaningful way. Feel free to like if this content inspires you, subscribe to stay connected with the latest updates, and leave a comment to share your thoughts or experiences. Let's continue this journey together. See you in the next content.